Don't get involved in dark,
anything that
evil, wicked,
isn't being led by
satanic
the
or
true and living
occultic
God,
practices
anything that
because it
isn't,
leads to
is
the
not
road of
connection from
destruction,
God
part
Almighty,
1c.
to pray and pray over olive oil and water, or as the Lord would lead you with anything that is unconventional or not conventional, as the Lord will lead. But anything else is problem. I'm telling you, do not be fooled, do not be deceived and go into anything like that, because you're getting yourself into problem. You're getting yourself into problem. And anybody who do that, they are telling God that they don't respect him, because anything of the dark world is not of God. Anything of the dark world is not of God. But persons cannot wait, because they want quick fix, they want enough money, they want this. And let me tell you this, I keep saying it. You see, most of those persons who are rich, who have money, who have fame, popularity, and fortune, they are not happy. The Lord spoke to me about probably few years ago. Over 90%, I would say 95% of persons who are famous, popular, and rich aren't happy, because they have to get into things, they have to do things to maintain it. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Anything that comes from Satan comes with a curse. And it's not money is the root of all evil. It's the love. What we will do for money, what I would do for money, what you would do for money, what someone would do for money. It is the root of all evil, the love of money. It's not money. The Bible tells us that we need money. Money answereth all things. We need money to get by. It's the love of money, what someone would do for money. We have to be careful, even in the body of Christ. Not everybody will say and say Jesus and Lord and this and that and reading the Bible and that. Don't mean that they are true men and women of God. A lot are mixing and matching. I have a list here. I don't know. Let me come closer. I have a list here. Oh, the paper is probably blocking it. I have a list here. Oh, yes, I have to hold it down. I have a list. I have a list here on this paper of some churches, some leaders, some people that have lost their ways in satanic, occultic, what kind, all kind. So the paper, it's got things written on it, but I'm not going to show the information. It's got details written on it. All right? It have details written on it. You know, I love mix up. You love mix up pasta? Mix up pasta as in? I don't understand. Persons that are fooling people, taking advantage of vulnerable, immature persons who don't understand, who are vulnerable. They don't really understand, they make bad choices and so forth. But persons who know better and should be doing better, men and women of God, who should be living pure, who should be living for God, aren't doing so and taking advantage of vulnerable people. When the Lord release me, when he give me the go ahead, I shall reveal. Until then, and Glenn, I'm not even laughing. It's not funny. It is not funny at all. It is not funny. It is not funny. I'm not laughing. So if you think it's a joke, it's not a joke, Glenn. I'm serious. It is not a joke. I am not laughing. You know why I'm not laughing? Because you have people who are vulnerable, who have situation and circumstances that they are going through. They don't know what to do, where to turn. They seek people for advice and so forth. Unfortunately, some people give them bad advice and bad directive and bad counsel. They've gone to church or places foolishly or unwisely, and now they are struggling. Now they have opened doors and portals. Now they have opened and given access to unclean spirit demons, and they are struggling to get rid of it. They are suffering. So it is not funny. It is not funny at all. This isn't the time to be joking or make fun. It is not funny at all. This isn't one where I'm going to be laughing or joking around, because it is not funny at all. Probably I'm too serious when it comes to certain things, or I don't know. People probably have different standards. I don't know. But it's not funny at all. I don't see not even a tip, a teeny bit that's funny. It is not funny. It is not funny at all. So let me encourage persons, wait on God, seek God. Our timing is not God's timing. Glenn, you... All right. Glory be to God in the highest. So I hope I hope you get something from it. I hope it encourage you. I hope you know that just stay away. Wait on God. I'm telling you, God timing is the right timing. A blessing before its time is a curse. So if you want to get a nice car or a big house, there's nothing wrong, but wait on the right time. Don't go and get it or achieve it and hurt persons. You have people at work. You go to a work. Someone's been at the work for say 10 years, and they're supervisor or manager. You are there about 2 years, 3 years, and you think you should be the manager. Do you know what that manager or supervisor had to go through? They probably had to start as a cleaner and all the rest or whatever, doing the menial job or the less important job or whatever before they go up and become probably a supervisor or team leader, deputy manager, then manager or what. And then someone will come 2-3 years and think that they should get it, and because they want it, they go and work witchcraft, obia, whatever to get that job. People do it. Even to stay in politics, they do it. To trend in music and to be the top artist, they do it. To be the top athlete, and so they do it. To be the top actors and actresses, they do it. To be the best model, I'm talking model that wear clothes and so forth, they do it. Don't think they don't do it. To be the best actor, actresses in Hollywood and Bollywood and Nollywood and all the rest, they do it. Don't think they don't do it. Persons who are truly living for God and who might be a singer or an actor or a politician or whatever it may be, they truly will not rise as easy as those who have sold their souls, are willing to compromise and do all these things. They won't rise, or they won't be famous, or won't be recognized and all the rest. Because to trend and this world and everything, it's about doing perverted, occultic, evil things. But Glenn, it's not all the time that they know. It's not all the time. Because I know persons who were seeking for help and wanting to go get help because they were ill. And somebody says, I know a church, I know someone. that can help you. But when somebody says someone, sometimes we have to be careful. And they go and the setup is a church, but what they do isn't a church of the living God. So we can't say people always know. Sometimes people sign things and don't even realize. Sometimes people get into things they've been coerced. Yes, they have a choice. But they're thinking about what they can gain and all that. Sometimes people don't know. And I'm going to tell you why sometimes people don't know. Because I was in an institution and they were working all kind of witchcraft, doing all kind of evil cultic things, participating in unnatural acts, doing all kind of things that isn't of God. And I did not know. I had no clue until afterwards the Lord started to reveal. I had no clue. I didn't know. So we can't say people know. Because especially when some of these church, when you go, you think it's a real church or a church. But when you go, you realize it's a mixed church. It's a devil church, satanic church, occultic church. So we can't say people always know. Because sometimes people are people are going to go and serve God. Just like you would go on social media, you'd go on someone platform and they're preaching the word, they're reading from the Bible, they're saying the right thing. When they preach, they teach the word, everything is in alignment with God. But they cover up. Behind the scenes, they are using oil, they are using powder, they're burning candle, they're cooking 3 and 3 foot pot. They go into graveyard during the night to go and raise up these unclean spirit and these with the dead. They go to the morgues and have arrangement with those who run the morgues and with the dead bodies and do what they do and pin their foot and put on this and put on that and whatever they do to summon the spirit and control the spirit and whatever they plant put in the coffin or in the grave and so forth. And so you will see that, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm not generalizing, but I'm gonna say this. Let us tap up the screen, please. Most persons, it's a difficult one for someone to be a Christian and have a morgue or have a parlor where they take care of bodies. It's a difficult one. That person would have to be really rooted and grounded to stay in alignment with God, the will of God. But you don't always know, Glenn. You don't always know if something is off. You have to be able to discern and discern well too. Because most of these persons that have marks, if you're not geared up, you can't work for them. You start by 3 months or that, you have to go into the guard up. You have to guard up. You have to wear guard ring, guard whatever, guard this. I'm not asking you rub up with island this, island that, island this, island that. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. I'm not saying you don't have true Christians that have a morgue or a parlor. But they have to be really rooted and grounded. Otherwise, I'm telling you, I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Glenn, I know persons that if you go by listening to what they say, you cannot tell that they are not serving God in spirit and in truth, that they are mixing and matching. Glenn, I am not asking you. I am telling you that you would need to discern them. Discern the spirit operating. I know people that when you go on their platforms or their church, if you are not able to discern, if the Lord don't reveal what they're doing behind the scenes, you cannot tell. Glenn, I am not asking you, sir. I am telling you, because they know the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. They know. It's not like me that I might know I might know like Second Chronicles 7 verse 14. If my people who are called by my name. Some I might know like the book, the chapter, but I don't know the exact verse. I know people, and I'm not asking you, I know people who know the book, the chapter, and the verse. They know the Bible inside out. I am not asking you. Anything you ask them about the Bible, they can tell you which book, the chapter and verse to go find it. At least the chapter. They might not be able to pinpoint every verse, but they know the book and they know the chapter. They might not know all the verses. I'm telling you, they know it. And when they preach and when they teach, they break it down so simple. It's like kindergarten, they break it down. You understand it well. And they're not living for God, they're mixing. I am telling you, they're mixing. Well, and that's what I'm saying. We can't stereotype, because I'm telling you, I'm telling you, it's not something I am telling you. So let us be careful, and be careful what we get ourselves involved with, because we may go down a slippery slope to destruction and we don't have no way back up. Because the only way up is down, if there's such a term. So, people of God, be careful. Be careful what we entertain, what we do, what we get ourselves involved with or in, and all the rest. Be careful, because we may just regret it. God bless you all. I'm going to go into prayer request segment. Glory be to God in the highest. Glenn, you say you do not understand what I'm saying. I encourage people, you can go watch, I think it's called Church Mafia. That will help you. Pray, anoint yourself before you go watch it. And when you finish, pray, cover yourself, and anoint yourself after you watch it. I pray and ask the Lord, see if the Lord will give you the go ahead to watch it.